Hello again. Welcome back to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video, you will consider subscribing. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be going ahead and closing out the last week of September and closing out the whole month of September. And then in the next video we are going to go ahead set up for October and look at that calendar spread. So we're going to go ahead and look at the last week of September. Okay, so we have the September paycheck budget tracker, and this ran from the 24th through the 30th of September, and that was week 4 for me. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the income. So for our income, we have rollover number 1 at $42.49 budgeted. And for rollover number 2, we have budgeted $502.71. So, in all reality, actuality, for rollover number 1, we rolled over $42.49. And for rollover number 2, we rolled over the $502.71. I did receive source number 3, which will be the last time I receive source number 3 for a minute. I don't know when I'm going to be receiving source number 3 again, but when I do, it will be added back into the budget. This is one of these types of sources of income that's like a variable. So that wasn't budgeted for, and we received 302. And then source number 1 came in, wasn't budgeted for, and that was 271. So altogether we received for week 4 a total of $1,118.20. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the bills that we had to cover for week 4. So the bills that we had to cover were these 2 bills. So Apple Care actually did not come out, so therefore I know I'm going to have to budget for that next month twice because of September. It did not come out in September, and of course it needs to come out for October, so I am going to be budgeting double for next month. And for Greenlight did not come out, so I'm going to go ahead and I don't have to budget double. They just didn't take their money this month, so oh well. So, and then another bill we have to add on that I did not expect to come out this week. The date that it came out, I don't know, and I did not budget for it. It was $31.98. I forgot to cancel Sparklet from delivering. So they caught me off guard and snuck a delivery on me and charged this. So altogether, our bills for week 4 came to $31.98, leaving us a leftover of $1,086.22. Okay, so as you all know, we're going to go ahead and pull that down here. That's $1,086.22. So for gas this week, week 4, we spent $59.02. Food out this week was $0. Household this week was $0. Me, I spent $139.93. And daughter, her yearbook cost $78.99. And then we do have a miscellaneous charge that was not budgeted for, and that was $25. So altogether that came up to $302.94, giving us a leftover of $783.28. So as you all know, we go ahead and just move that over here to this section right here. So what this section is, it just tells me how much I'm rolling over to either help me pay for next week's bills, or it helps me, it tells me how much we're going to be starting for the new month. So that depends on if I don't like save the sinking funds and leave a zero balance, but I do need a cushion. So we are rolling over, no, we budgeted $24.01, but we really is rolling over $42.49 for rollover number 1 and for rollover number 2, which these both are October start balances. 167.79, and then we had source number 1 come in, and that was $271. And then we had source number 3 come in, which was $302. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the numbers and get a balance. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and bring this 783.28, and when I added everything up, it do equal the 783.28 with 0 left over. So we're going to go ahead and close out for the whole month of September and look at our numbers and see where our money went for this month. Okay, so we are looking at our September debt payment plan, and this is all the debt that I have, and it is almost getting paid off, and I cannot wait to see what the next 2 years bring, because these balances are low, and I couldn't wait to see the results of, you know, the debt being reduced so much in so a short amount of time, because days are flying by like nothing. So we're gonna go ahead and look at our debt payment plan. So for our creditors who we owe, we have an Equinox. We owe $4,068.71, and this is included with the interest and all that, balance and interest. The Ford is $7,948.90, and this is included with the interest as well, the balances. We paid off Discover, Best Buy, Klarna, and Target, and they all sit at 0 balance. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at the extra debt payment that I made this month. We have a couple of payments that we made, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So for our creditor, we did pay Discover, and we paid the extra amount of $196.18, and we paid that on 9/14. As you can see, we paid all these extra debts the same day. Best Buy, we paid an extra amount of $223.82, same day. Target, we paid an extra payment of $106.40, same day. Klarna, we paid an extra payment of $21.83, same day. So our total debt payments this month, the minimum plus the extra, was $1,243.51. And I love that I put this sticker right here because it says I will achieve my goals, and I did. I paid off those credit cards, and I am happy that I did. And I also have a debt sticker up here in a positive change, because we are going towards positive changes with our debt. So I'm glad that I put stickers here to just keep me motivated and keep me going and making sure I'm seeing these numbers drop dramatically. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our monthly debt progress. So last month, our total debt balance was $13,096.01. This month, which is September, our total debt balance is $12,017.61. So our total monthly debt progress is $1,078.40, and that monthly progress in percentage is 5%. So our overall debt progress, the total debt that we started with in 2022, I like to keep track of the year. We started off with $23,170.40, and I know that seems low to people. Some people start off in the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. But this is just credit cards and car payments, and this is what I started with, and this is when I started tracking my debt and making sure I want to pay off my debt. But this number is dramatically going down. So this month our total debt balance is $12,017.61. So overall we done paid off $11,152.79 worth of debt, and that is a overall debt progress of 49%, and I am so happy to see this number because that means we're almost done. But I know in the near future I will be seeing this number, or not even this number, but another number here, because we're going to be doing our mortgage. So yeah, we're going to be in more debt, but it's okay. It's going to be good positive debt because we're going to be getting a mortgage, so we're going to be paying it off too fast. That's the plan anyway. So yes, this is our September debt payment plan. We only have these two creditors to worry about right now, and once these two creditors are paid off, and in about maybe 2 more years, we're going to go ahead and start looking and prepping for land to get a home built. So we're going to have that discussion in the near future, but that is a plan. I'm not for sure where, because as you all know, I'm in Southern California, and I'm kind of what you call that word, getting I'm not attracted to the area that I'm living in the whole state period, but I'm not for sure where I want to take my family to. I was thinking Northern California because I know it's like a more like a scenic, like a more, it's very different from Southern California. It seems like Northern California is like a different state than Southern California. It seems like those two, like that should be like two different states. Southern California and Northern California should be two different states because they don't sync with each other. People from up there is different from people down here and vice versa. So I mean, I guess that's for everywhere, but I don't know. I'm thinking about living like if I moved up there like towards like Northern California, maybe like off, like I want like a lake house or something. If I moved up there somewhere where, you know, I don't know. So just a little rant going off. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and look at where did my money go for September. Okay, so we are looking at where did my money go for September, the monthly budget category breakdown. So this page tells me where did our money go and what categories it went to. Was I under budget? Was I over budget? Was I on budget? What percent of our income went towards what category? So as you see here, I do have a sticker saying I am good with money, so we're going to go ahead and see if I am. I do have a lot of stickers, so I'm just fitting them where I see it go. So like I said, we are looking at our September monthly budget category breakdown. So our starting balance for September was $95.01. Our earned income was $240. Other income was $3,751.07. Savings used was $869.78. So our total monthly inflow came up to $4,955.86. Okay, so In the budget category section, we do have all the budget categories listed, and everywhere that money moved, I made sure that I tracked it. So that's how I came up with all of my numbers, because I track out of my checking accounts. So therefore, I know where all my money is going at what time, and it's kind of like a digital receipt that I paid something. So that's why I like to keep track of spending that way. And I am a digital spender. I don't spend in cash because cash tends to get unorganized to me, unless I do have to pay in cash. If I know I have an event and say come pay only in cash, so I'll just go ahead and get the teller slip and do what I have to do at that time. But if it's unnecessary, I do not spend in cash, because I can't track cash as good as I can track digitally. So we keep things simple, try to at least. So for rent, it came in on budget at 167, and that is my portion. There was no difference, and that was 4% of our total monthly inflow. Utilities, I did budget this amount, because summer months you want to go ahead and budget high, but we actually spent 388.02 this month, and that was we were under budget by $111.91, and that was 8% of our total monthly inflow. Insurance, I budgeted 300 when we spent 284.20. We were under budget by $15.80, and that was 6% of our inflow. Monthly subscriptions, I did budget low, because as you all seen throughout the weeks, we did go ahead and do new subscriptions. So that is a monthly subscription, Netflix, Disney Plus, and all those other streaming services. And we were over budget by $33.09, and that was 2% of our total monthly inflow, which isn't bad. Only 2% of our inflow goes to monthly subscriptions. I know some people be having millions of subscriptions and they don't even know that they have them. So yeah. Okay, so our yearly subscriptions, we did not have none, and that was 0%. Okay, so for debt, I did budget 800, and I did not know I was going to pay off over $1,000 in debt, which was $1,243.51. And we were over budget, as you will want to be in paying off debt. We were over budget by $443.51, and that was me making extra payments towards those credit cards. Okay, so for gas, I did budget 200. I do budget based off the numbers I did last month, trying to stay on track like that. But months change, and you don't know what you're going to be doing during that month. How much? Well, me, I don't know what I'm going to be doing during the month. I don't know how much money is going to be coming in. So everything's kind of like variable. So I kind of go based off the last month of what I did. So for gas, we was like below 200, and this month we're over 200. So we're over by $99.28. So that means next month when I go ahead and do this side, I'm going to budget 300, because we spent 300 this month. So that's how I actually do these monthly budgets. I go off what I spent last month, and I just round it as a whole number. Okay, so for household, we budgeted 150 and we spent 175.18. We were over budget by $25.18, and that was 4% of our income that went towards household. 6% went towards gas. 25% went towards debt. Okay, so I budgeted 200, but I spent 157.82, and I was under budget by $42.18, and I spent about 4% of the income on me. Daughter, I budget her 100. She spent $83.31, so she was under by $16.69, and that was 2%. Son, I budget him 100. He did not spend nothing, so we were under budget by 100, and that was 0%. Next month, we are going to go ahead and buy him some things, so we're gonna have to budget out some money for him. And then miscellaneous, we did budget 100, but we actually spent 171.80, so we were over budget by $71.80, and that was 4% of our income went towards miscellaneous. Okay, you guys, so I am eating breakfast, and this is breakfast for me. I got some chicken and pancakes, y'all. So if you guys hear me you know, chewing. I'm not gonna be smacking, you know, but I'm gonna be chewing and I'm gonna be trying to multitask and eat pancakes and chicken, but I'm not about to be smacking in y'all ear. So I am going to be chewing though, but y'all not gonna hear me. I am going to be talking and eating at the same time, and we're gonna go ahead and get through with the budget. But I'm trying not to touch. As y'all can see, my chicken ain't greasy or nothing, but this pancake is sticky and I do have a fork, so I'm going to be, and I am right-handed, so therefore I'm going to have to go ahead and maneuver and see what I'm going to do, but I just want to let you guys know what's going on in the background, okay? Okay, we feeding our mouth. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and look at food out. So we budgeted 100. We actually spent 110.81. We're only over budget by $10.81, which is okay. It ain't, you know, too much. And like we're over budget hundreds of dollars. So I am trying to be under control in that category. That's why I try to stay at home, because when I'm out in the streets, I do like to go out and eat. So anyways, car wash, car accessories, we did budget 30, but I spent 139.06. We were over budget by 109.06, and that was because my car was overdue for some maintenance in the inside. So that was 3% of our inflow, and food out also was 3% of our inflow as well. Savings deposited, I did budget 1,000, and we did put $1,000 away, and that was 0% of a difference, and that was 21% of our inflow, which, as you can see, debt always wins. It gets most of our money, our inflow every month. So to see this, to see our debt and then our savings like run neck to neck is a good thing. That's how I know like I prioritize my money where it needs to go because of the statistics right here. Okay, so for school I budgeted 48, but we actually spent 55.43, and that was 7%. Oh no, that was $7.43. I keep on saying percent. It ain't no percent. Stop it. We were over $7.43, which was 2% of our monthly inflow. Okay, so for transfer is me transferring money through my account to my other account, and I was wondering why I was off by $312. It's because I did a transfer, so I did add that in to the monthly spend, and that was, we were over $312, and that was 7% of our monthly inflow. And then we did have car maintenance that wasn't budgeted for, and we spent $60, so we're over by 60, and that was just 2% of our total monthly inflow. So when I did add all this, it did give me the total of $4,745.58. And when I subtracted this from this number, it gave me my October start balance, which was $210.28. So we are going to be going in the month of October with a starting balance of $210.28, which is a good thing. I'm glad that we're going into next month with a cushion to help us pay for next month's bills, will help us start paying for next month's bills. So we're going to go ahead and look at the next page. Okay, so we are looking at where did my money go for September. So we're looking at the debt and the savings breakdown. So this month debt, our total monthly inflow was $4,955.86. Our monthly debt payoff was $1,243.51. So that is 25% of our inflow to debt. So those categories are the Equinox, which got $320, and that was 26%. The Ford, that got $274.37, and that was 22%. Discover got $226.18, and that was 19% of that. Best Buy got $253.82, and that was 21%. Cardinal got $32.74, that was 3%. and Target got 136.40, and that was 11%. So like I stated, these cards are paid off. So when we go into next month, we only have 2 categories worth of debt, which is amazing. I'm glad not to see this page fill up. So that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into savings. So I have these little save stickers right here. So, you know, it fits right in. So our total monthly income was $4,086.08. Our total monthly savings was $1,000. So that was 25% of our monthly income, which is a good thing. And all of that went toward the emergency, as I stated to you guys in a video previous, that I was going to be getting something in and I was going to replace the money that I took out, and I did that. So 100% went towards that, and nothing else, got nothing this month in September. Okay, so I did not finish this page. So I am going to finish it another day, but we are just comparing the months, August to September. So as you all can see, the numbers, last month in August we spent $120, but this month we spent $167. In utilities we spent $336.36, and this month we spent more. Insurance we spent less this month. Monthly subscriptions we spent more this month. Yearly subscriptions we spent less this month. Debt we spent more. We paid off more debt this month than we did last month. Gas we spent more this month because gas is $700 a gallon. Sure. And that was we spent more this month. So household we spent more this month. I spent more this month. Daughter spent more this month. Son spent less this month than last month. We spent less in miscellaneous this month than last month. Food out we spent less this month. Car wash, car accessories we spent more this month. Savings we saved more this month. We saved $1,000 this month. School we spent more. We spent $55.43. We transferred more money this month. That was $312. And then car maintenance we spent more, which was $60. So we did just close out the month of September, and I am so proud of myself to be starting the new month with a positive number. So I want to thank you all so much for closing out the month of September with me. I really do appreciate it. You guys stick around because we are going to go ahead and set up for October, and we're going to go ahead and get started with that. So see you guys later. Bye-bye.